Today's news. Today's news.
New efforts to return deported Maryland man.
I will not stop fighting until I see my husband alive.
Turbulent town hall.
We ignore the noise.
American pastor rescued in South Africa.
He's safe and sound after a shootout.
Good morning, I'm Steve Kathan. With the CBS World News Roundup, a member of Congress left for El Salvador this morning in a bid to push for the return of Kilmar Abrego Garcia to the U.S. He was mistakenly deported and is now held in prison. Maryland Democrat Chris Van Hollen says it's about due process.
I may be the first senator or first member of Congress to go down to El Salvador, but people are going to keep on coming until he comes home.
More from CBS's Scott McFarland.
With a crowd of supporters and Kilmar Abrego Garcia's wife gathered outside, his attorneys argue the Department of Justice is defying a judge's orders, refusing to turn over even basic information about what's being done by the Trump administration to return Abrego Garcia from a notorious prison in El Salvador, to which he was deported by mistake a month ago.
This case is about the government unlawfully and admitting to unlawfully removing a gentleman from this country.
Federal Judge Paula Zinnes blistered Trump administration lawyers for not following her prior orders, saying every day Mr. Abrego Garcia is detained at the Salvadoran prison is another date of irreparable harm, and that she has no tolerance for gamesmanship or grandstanding. Yesterday, Republican Senator Chuck Grassley was confronted about the case at his town hall in Iowa.
Are you going to bring in John Miles from El Salvador?
There was also confrontation at a town hall held by Georgia Republican Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Moments after Greene stepped on stage, a man was dragged out of the room by Acworth police for causing a disruption. A few minutes later, another man grabbing at officers was tased. Speaking to reporters after the town hall, Greene defending the actions of officers.
This isn't a political rally or a protest. I held a town hall tonight. You know who was out of line? The protesters. The police did a great job. I'm very thankful for them.
At least 9 people were removed. Police say 3 are facing charges. Jonathan O'Brien for CBS News, Acworth, Georgia.
President Trump posted this morning, Harvard University is a joke and undeserving of federal funding. CBS's Nikki Batiste reports on the school's battle with the administration.
Harvard's refusal to bow to the Trump administration is costing them more than $2 billion in funding.
He wants us to be using the Trump syllabus instead of our own syllabi, our own teaching. And that's a violation of the First Amendment. It's a violation of academic freedom.
The White House says it will withhold multi-year grants after the school refused to accept several demands. Those included sharing hiring and admissions data and allowing a third party to audit programs that the administration says fuel anti-Semitic harassment. President Trump also threatened to revoke Harvard's tax-exempt status.
Jewish American students or students of any faith should not be illegally harassed and targeted on our nation's college campuses.
The Trump administration is suing Maine's education department for not complying with its push to ban transgender athletes in girls' sports. In a Chicago speech, former President Biden accused the Trump administration of taking a hatchet to Social Security.
They want to let Social Security expire every 5 years. What is the proposal?
Gary Shapley, the IRS whistleblower who testified about investigations into Hunter Biden's taxes, has been sworn in as acting commissioner of the IRS. Now to Texas. CBS's Karen Hua has more on the shooting at a Dallas high school that left 4 students injured and another in custody.
Students fled from Wilmer Hutchins High School Tuesday after a suspect opened fire at the Dallas school, shooting 3 males and injuring another. School officials say the suspect is in custody. Sources tell CBS News Texas he turned himself in to the Dallas County Jail and is a student at the school. He will be charged with multiple counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon.
He called me and said, Mom, I got bullets flying around my head.
Shauna Williams has 2 sons at the school.
I'm thinking about taking them out and putting them in homeschool. I can't keep going through this as a family.
For many, Tuesday's incident was deja vu. Last year, a student was injured in a Wilmer Hutchins classroom after being shot by a fellow student.
New details on the death of Oscar-winning actor Gene Hackman and his wife. CBS's Jonathan Vigliotti has more on newly released police body cam video.
We see feet over here.
With the graphic portions blurred, the video shows the moment deputies discover Hackman's body in a mudroom.
said he's down. He's been down